on, welcome on in, folks, to the RL Norway Super Series Playoffs. I will be your host today. My name is The Real Jar, and I'm super excited to see what we've got in store today. A lot of great matchups. We'll be hosting 3 best of 7s today. We've got Rotaryon Esports versus Fact Revolution to start, and then Major versus Damage Esports, and then waiting on the results of those 2 matches to see who will play after that. But some really good matches. I'm looking forward to it. For Rotaryon, we've got Bolt, Rye, and Triton. A really strong team. 2 players, especially in Rye and Triton, that I'd be looking out for with some history in the RLCS. And, of course, on the other side, going to be Fact Revolution. That's Haven, Dayshift, and Seeb. Now, maybe a little bit less strong on paper, but definitely still 3 great players. Dayshift been making the push lately, a younger player that's trying to break in, and gonna be interesting to see what they can pull out as well. So obviously a lot of Norwegian players, only Bolt representing Norway on Rotaryon. Now, of course, they do have the coach Casper for them there to make sure they got a couple more Nords there, but yeah, so that's what we're looking at. And Haven and Seeb, the Norwegians, there on Fact Revolution. So I will get these teams in the lobby here in a moment, and yeah, we should be underway fairly soon. Definitely happy that we got the nice overlays cooking up. I'll tell you what, I've never been here on an RL Norway RL Norway stream before. Now, I've casted a lot of these players, but never in the context of the RL Norway Super Series, and they've got an incredible setup here. I mean, the overlays, all the scenes. I'll tell you what, it's really nice looking, and you know, pretty official for me compared to what I'm used to working with. But it's nice either way. But yeah, so our first match is supposed to start here in 1 minute. Now, I have sent everybody the match information, so we'll see if they get in here on time, which is a rarity, I'll be honest. Not just in RL Norway, but across Rocket League Esports as a whole. Seems like everything tends to run a little bit behind, but you know, that's how it goes. I'll drop the Liquipedia in chat there for those of you that want to get a slightly better, bigger picture of what's going on. So we've been playing for a long time here. We had what started back over a month ago, yeah, with the cup going to Damage Esports. Now, I think they might have even had a slightly different roster then. Yeah, it's Mako, Coco, and Jup. And actually, that's one of the few rosters that did stick. I've noticed over the last month a lot of teams have kind of swapped up, changed faces throughout the days. We're getting a lot of Kappas here from the Norwegians. What's up, Podden, Simon Kai, and Minult Norway. You don't have enough vowels in your name, I'll be honest, for me. Unless I'm just supposed to pronounce each letter individually. Looks like we do have a couple players from each team actually in. Waiting on finalizing these, but I don't think we'll have to wait too much longer. I know you guys are sick of looking at my face already. Jar O Pickles. I'll tell you what, big fan of pickles. Big fan of pickles. So that may or may not have played a role in my name selection. I think another big thing to talk about is the prize pool. What's gonna be on the ropes for these teams between today and tomorrow. And I'm American, so I'm gonna read it as over 700 USD is how I perceive that. I have an understanding of what that means. But on the Liquipedia page, you can see it translated to whatever currency you like. We got 5 in here so far. Yeah, Bolt, Triton, Haven, and Rye. So just waiting on Dayshift and Seeb for Fact Revolution. Now I will say I was a little surprised to see Seeb, you know, on a team that's made it this far in the Norwegian League, but he is a very seasoned player in Norway. I know that much. Seeb is not playing. Oh, there you go. There you go. We have a little bit of knowledge from Simon. So who is going to be in his place then? Is it Youngstar or Scream? Because they both say that they're subs. It looks like it's Youngstar. Youngstar has joined the lobby. And in that case, it may be time to warm up into it. Because we've got everyone in the lobby. And I think we're going to get things underway. Our first match, it's going to be Rotaryon versus Fact Revolution. And here we go, folks. We've been waiting for it to happen. And now it finally will. The first game of the day, and already Bolt is going to come out hot. Strikes first. There for Rotaryon. And I told you that this team was probably going to be the favorites today. And I guess he's proving why. Already 5 seconds in. Now, Youngstar, that's not a player that I talked about pregame. Wasn't aware that he was going to be subbing in today, but also a very solid player. Should probably give Fact Revolution a slightly better odds in this one, if I'm being honest. But we'll see how things shake out for these two. Already been mostly pressure from Rotaryon. Triton popping it to the backboard. Youngstar and Haven. Oh my goodness, actually getting a little lucky on the bouts there, but I'm sure they'll call it calculated. Rye beats one. Now it's only Haven that's back. And Rye, oh, what a touch that was! And Triton is able to turn it around into a goal. How about that one from Rye? Pre-flipping off the sidewall. And clearly the defense did not expect that one to come through. What a start. So yeah, Rotaryon, just on paper, looked like they should be the stronger roster, but we'll see how Fact Revolution can settle into it, start to get used to that speed of play. I know all of these players have seen competition at this level before. It's just a matter of whether they can synergize to the degree that we know that Rotaryon will be capable of. Triton off of the sidewall has some boost over top, and that's going to be yet another goal. How about that one from Triton? And he's only looking better as we get further into this one. Only been a minute and a half. Already Rotaryon looking like they might have the best of Fact Revolution here. But it is a best of 7. So we'll see how things shake out. Youngstar attempting to find an extra touch there. Middle it goes. Dayshift might strike. Finally for Fact Revolution, but does still find its way off to the side. Youngstar into the corner. Speed out by Rye yet again. We'll try to pinch it with Bolt. Dayshift controls past 2, and he's going to actually have a chance for more. Rye doesn't have much boost back, but the attack wasn't very quick, so Triton recovers and is able to keep it out. Sends it the other way. Now Rye. Tough touch into the corner. No double, though. And everybody has committed here for Rotaryon. But it seems like they always find a way to get back. Triton is testing Youngstar defensively. Down to Rye, and look at that. Triton and Rye clearly very confident in this one. Already pulling out the pre-jumping passes in game 1. Youngstar still trying to find the first for Fact Revolution. Dayshift into the corner. Good shout. Haven's shot sent away by Bolt. Start trying to control this one. Rye. Downfield for Triton. He does have a double off the sidewall as well. Youngstar handles it well, though, and it might turn into a goal, and it does for Youngstar. And how about that? The extra touch over Rye, who had plenty of boost, just didn't expect Youngstar to have all of it. And Fact Revolution finally finding their way onto the board. Cutting that lead down to 2. Still a decent amount of time left if they can find another quick goal. Not going to be an easy feat, though, against the likes of Rotaryon. Youngstar already pushing for it. Haven with boost. Has one more. Rye reads it well. Bolt to the corner. Bounces back out. Bolt's going to have to turn on it to a teammate. Look at the patience from Triton. Takes it into the sky, and Youngstar will keep it out. But they're going to have to attack if they want any chance at game 1. Dayshift, that's a dunk. This is going to bounce middle, actually. Youngstar wanted it, but Haven was also up. Ball stays here momentarily, though. And Rye. Can't find the flip reset. Dayshift off the ceiling. To do much with that ball, and it looks like time might just start to wane for Fact Revolution as the clock clicks closer to 0. Looks like it's going to be a game 1 win for Rotaryon with an exclamation point. And I guess you could have predicted that one. Fact Revolution sending their all. But it was too little too late. And that will be a game 1 victory for Rotaryon rather. And Fact Revolution, I mean, they had a couple of chances. I thought it was going to be over basically after we saw the first couple of goals come through for Rotaryon. But Fact Revolution, as time went on, they actually started to prove that they did have a chance to attack. They looked like they were actually into it and ready to put some attacks on, but obviously not enough. So we'll see if game 2, maybe they'll be able to wake back up into it early, realize the quality of play that they're up against. I'll tell you what, it is amazing not knowing anything of what's going on in chat. You guys could be talking all the trash in the world, I would never know. Game 2 underway here between Rotaryon and Fact Revolution. Youngstar already testing the net, and there it is. I think there must have been a bump on the backside here. Dayshift pinches it up. And that's right, Rye got bumped off of the backboard. And what a start for Fact Revolution that is. Already on top here in game 2. It almost ends quickly, though. You gotta remember, they're up against a strong team, but I like the bumps coming out of Fact Revolution. That's a good way to equalize the playing field. Haven, that's a good commitment too. Is it gonna be another? No, it's off to the side. Nobody gets there for Fact Revolution. A missed opportunity, and you cannot miss out on those if you want a chance against Rotaryon. So the lead remains at 1. Haven, off to the side. They shift, catching it, and pitches at middle too. Youngstar doesn't want to commit too early though. Haven cut, demoed off the play. They shift is the only one that was alive there for Fact Revolution. Youngstar, low boost, and Rye expected a touch. So Fact Revolution getting away with one there. It's happened a couple of times, a few mistakes from them that have yet to be capitalized on by Rotaryon Esports. Out of the corner, looking for a teammate. Haven will cut it off. But look at the demos coming through now for Rotaryon. Said anything you could do, I could do better. And now bolt to the sky. Pitching it off the ceiling. They shift well read though. And it might just be on target, and it is from Triton. The defense didn't even expect a shot there. Youngstar pops it up off of his own backboard. Did not think Triton would commit for it. So we find ourselves equalized here. Middle for Day Shift. Just looking for the bump. As soon as he touched that ball into the air, he didn't even think about hitting it again. Short-lived 2v2 here. Day Shift's pinch will fly back towards midfield. Rye off of the ceiling. Triton up into the backboard. Bolt's shot will go through. And just like that, Rotaryon is back on top. Haven just caught in no man's land there, waiting for something to happen. And that something was a shot on his net. Haven will take it up. Rye is ready for him. Flip reset. Doesn't really go very far. Youngstar out the other way. Haven. Beat by Bolt yet again. A little awkward here for Fact Revolution, and Day Shift's got to be careful. Rye is looking for a double, maybe a triple with the reset. Awkward bounce down, though, prevented it. It's a good pinch. No one ready for it. Fact Revolution. Double. Triton is there, saved by Youngstar to keep the lead at 1. They're going to have to convert on the other side. Haven, and that might just be it. Haven finds the goal to equalize, and it was Youngstar looking for the bump on Rye that prevented the third man rotation. And back to an even slate we are. Top of the ceiling. Youngstar forward. Haven is there. Popped back. Here goes Rye. Looking for the demo. There it is. Rye. You don't want to see him in a 1v1 if you are on Fact Revolution. Eliminates the defense. And just like that, Rotaryon back on top. Haven might have a shot here. It's Hive. Day Shift is already up, though, and Triton beats him to it by a mile. Into the corner, Haven. Middle it is. Rye. Wants one more try, and the shot is good. Rotaryon looking fantastic right now. Look at the control from Rye. Knew he was sending it to his teammate the whole way through, and there's nothing that the boys in orange can do about it. So already you've seen that Rotaryon can hold a lead. But now we've also seen that they can fight back from a deficit as well. After Fact Revolution had that initial goal early on, Rotaryon held strong. Haven's clear. Up to Youngstar. Can Triton beat him? No, he can't! And Youngstar will keep this game a little bit closer. It actually wasn't even Haven that hit that. He just bumped the opposition into it. Here goes Rye, looking to end this game. Haven back past the day shift. Past one. Triton. Past two. Haven is looking for the bump onto Rye, but he's off the backboard. This is going to end it if it hits the ground. Haven will keep it up for now, but Rye is going to be able to put it anywhere he wants. Fakes it. And Rotaryon takes yet another. 4-3. This one a whole lot closer than game one. But still a similar story. A lot more shots for Fact Revolution. Love to see their offense waking up a bit. But it still was not enough. So game 3 coming up in this best of 7. Rotaryon and Fact Revolution, they've been held tight. In that last one, game 1 was a little bit more one-sided. Fact Revolution finally be able to take a game, or will Rotaryon continue their dominance? Triton wants to start it off strong. Bolt is going to rush to it. Everybody misses the ball there. Rye. Back down for Triton. Shot is on, but saved by Youngstar. Haven's flip. Go back middle. Nice touch there by Rye. We'll double. Fakes the first. Scoreless opening minute, but look at Rye off of the ceiling, pre-jumped for it. Even with an even scoreline, Rotaryon is looking for beautiful plays to come from it. That's the confidence factor that you're seeing from these guys. Good composure by Bolt as well. Rye forward. Can Triton double? Oh, it's just off target. A couple of fantastic looking plays. And oh no, day shift and Youngstar not able to read each other there. Luckily, they won't concede, but clearly the communication is a little off. Here for Fact Revolution. That one's still going to work out for him, though. And despite a little confusion on offense, I'll tell you what, they managed to make it work. And Haven finds the first yet again for Fact Revolution. saved off here. Already, Rotaryon been looking for a couple of chances. Just haven't quite been able to make it happen. But still, with about half the game left to go, you wouldn't be surprised to see them score, although Rye has to be careful there. Was looking for the Psycho, wasn't able to find it, and now Haven, oh no! Haven flies past the ball. Youngstar has to be careful not to own goal here. Back to Revolution had a couple of errors here, and they might just concede because of it. Triton runs out of boost. Rye pinch. Back for Triton. Youngstar beats it to him though. Bolt has to wait now. After a couple of misses from Rotaryon, he will find the save. Day shift. Back to Rye. Yet to make it happen. Triton. Back up into the ceiling. Youngstar can't find contact. It's a little too fast for him. Rye. Oh my. Very scary from Youngstar there. Back Revolution has been getting away with a couple of lucky plays so far. But when will the luck run out? It seems like the answer is right now. Triton finds the opening after Haven's poor attempt of a flick. Rotaryon finally will find themselves on the scoreboard. And it did take a while, but you can always tell that it's going to happen eventually. And Haven, how about that? On the other end, managing to find that lead right back. Rye was racing him to it, and it's just an open goal. Rye miscalculating the distance that he was from the ball. Not that he would get back to that one, but missed opportunity. Hold on, Triton almost able to equalize, so 45 seconds left. And this is the last time we've seen, or the first time we've seen a crunch time lead for Fact Revolution. See if they can hold on to it. Youngstar down the other way, into the backboard, Rye. Oh, that's a huge miss. That should allow Dayshift to take control, but what are we doing here? Fact Revolution. Almost like they don't want to have the win. They're nervous. Wish we had those FIFA E World Cup heart rate monitors right now. Haven over top. 10 seconds to go between Fact Revolution and their first win. Haven, middle. Wait, Bolt's gonna have a shot. He tries to dribble. It's still in the air. Triton is turtling, and the ball hits the ground. Game 3 goes to Fact Revolution off of maybe one of the weirdest final 10 seconds I've ever seen in Rocket League. No idea what was going on there from from the players on the pitch. But hey, I mean, credit to Fact Revolution to finally find their first win in this one. We'll be heading into Game 4 now with these two teams looking like they're neck and neck as this series moves forward. It looked like it was going to be maybe a sweep when we started. But it has turned around. Fact Revolution has played better and better every single game. See if that continues. Youngstar shot. Denied by Bolt. And now the transition attack. Bolt coming off the sidewall. Unable to get it over top of Haven. Yet again there as well, so. Rye. some boost to the backboard. Who's there? It's gonna be Triton. You could see him lingering, waiting for that ball to go middle. And Youngstar and Haven both up there quickly, but just a little too high. Triton plays it low. Rotaryon strikes first. Straight down it goes. Day shift. Flip reset. Stopped there by Bolt. Triton will push the other way. Leaves it for Bolt again. Double touch saved by Youngstar. Bolt looking for the pass middle. It's a shot and bang! Rye ready for it again, and this is more like the Rotaryon we're used to seeing. Those team connections, top left for Rye. And a great pass out of the corner from Bolt as well. Back Revolution been struggling to keep up in this game. Day shift. Oh my. Oh my. Youngstar faking out a couple of defenders. Day shift. Does he want a Psycho? Doesn't have the boost for it. I really think if Day shift had a little more boost there, he would have seen a Psycho here in RL Norway playoffs. But instead, Bolt on the other end. Threatening a shot is Triton. Youngstar does have to find the first touch, but boost is low for Fact Revolution. The pop, Day shift. Back down. Oh, the double! Not on target. But Fact Revolution just has not been able to catch a break in this game. Day shift taking it high. Bolt ready for it though. Straight deck down to Youngstar. Pass mid. Day shift. Off target. Youngstar looking for a pass again, but that's the last man. Can he get there? Rye's gonna steal it. But it was Bolt that really put the shot on target. And it's 3-0 for Rotaryon. Back to Revolution falling behind as time goes on in this game. They had a couple of really strong games, Game 2 and Game 3, but it's starting to look like this series might be more one-sided than those games may have suggested. Rotaryon up by 4. Still 2 minutes left, but at this point it's gonna be tough. But as soon as I say that, Youngstar does find the first in this one for Fact Revolution. And just like that, it's back to 4. I was gonna say it was back down to 3, but then the kickoff went to the side, and I was like, I probably shouldn't say anything. And there's Triton ready to clean it up. 5-1 for Rotaryon. Triton wants another. Oh, Rye off of the free jump yet again. Triton demoed off. Youngstar bumps another. Haven wanted a reset there. The shot is on target, and what a save! Is it not gonna go in? You've gotta be kidding me! Day shift can't score, and how does Rotaryon escape? Unbelievable! I mean, the ball was on the goal line for what felt like an eternity. You can't make this stuff up, folks. And they're going to convert on the other end. Unreal. Unreal, folks. I mean, I can't believe it. Haven. Not much there for Bry. But yeah, I'll be honest. It's not looking good for Fact Revolution. 5-goal difference. 40 seconds. Make it a Brazil. All right, it's turned away from RL Norway today and in to RL Brazil as Rotaryon showing that they are a team to be reckoned with here in the playoffs. They shift, does find a touch over top, but honestly, this game is as good as over. Fact Revolution gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Seemed like everything was looking up for them in the last couple of games, but as soon as they take a game, Rotaryon says, all right, time to stop messing around here. Let's show what we really got. They shift below 50, and Youngstar even was playing defense on that one. And finally, a goal goes through to prevent the final Brazil. I guess you got to give credit there. They shifted to Musty, and then Bolt unable to keep it out. So Rotaryon, pretty dominant game there. 7-2 was your final score line. And Fact Revolution is going to have to go back to the drawing board here. Not the game that they wanted to pull out there in Game 4. Of course, they did take Game 3, so at least they've got something on the scoreboard, but they're going to have to win 3 straight against Rotaryon, and frankly, I'm not liking their odds. As it stands right now, Rotaryon only needs to win 1 more to close out the series. And they're going to try to do so here in Game 5. Rotaryon looking to advance to Championship Sunday. A win here will do just that. Haven, pitch. Goes down for Youngstar. Rye immediately into the corner. No double touch allowed. Triton pops it up. Day shift off of the backboard. Is able to keep it out for now. Bolt wants to control. Plays it low. Beat 2 with it, and that's a good 50. Triton wanted a bump. Now Rye is there. That attack will be thwarted. Youngstar to the backboard. Nobody for Fact Revolution even near that ball, though. Bolt. Sent away to the outside. Youngstar off the ceiling. Has 1 more. Does he have a double as well? Not quite. Day shift quick to commit as the 3rd. And Rye. Out mid. Day shift. Musty over top. Haven is going to be there, but Triton takes care of things very quickly. Middle it goes. Rye up for it. Has a double opportunity. Triton has to follow it up, and into Rye it goes. Unbelievable that this works out for him. Rye waiting on the backboard, and I don't know if that was going to be in either way. But how about it? Rotaryon opens the scoring. Game 5. Almost another one for Rye. Day shift. pops it out. Rye with some boost. Flip reset over top. Does he have the double? A shift. Awkward on the backboard, and he doesn't commit to it. Looks like he was afraid of the bump from Bolt, and Triton is going to have an easy one there. Rotaryon. 2-0. Rye. Forward. Youngstar tries to take it up. Middle it goes, Rye. A chance for Triton. It's a tough angle, though. So Fact Revolution able to stay in it. With a miss there. Now the Psycho forward for Triton. Haven pops it up for Youngstar. He's looking at the control. Over top. Does have one more. Defense is a little awkward here. That from Bolt. Haven pops. Rye beats him to it, though. Day shift, flick. Youngstar unable to get to it. But it's middle again, and Youngstar's 50 goes just off target for Fact Revolution. Rye, double touch is good. Look at that from Rye, the flip early. And it'll be a 3-0 lead, and it looks like they might just run away with it. To the sidewall it goes. Triton. Cleared away for Haven now. See what he can do with it. It's going straight down. He can't read it. The shot is on target, but saved. Day shift nearly was able to finally find something for Fact Revolution. Back out it goes. Across the goal line. And Bolt. Denied. Triton off the ceiling. Just keeping the ball in this half is what Rotaryon has managed to do. Oh my goodness, the 50. I mean, that's the problem for Fact Revolution. It is not easy to score from your own half. And that's what they've been forced to do. They've hardly had any offensive opportunities this entire game. Haven. To the side. Musty from Rye. Oh my goodness, Rye off of the ceiling musties it and psychos it all the way back to the opposite side. Haven. "20 seconds left. This one is all but over, folks. Looking like Game 5 is gonna be what ends it all. And Rotaryon advancing to Championship Sunday. Fact Revolution. We'll be seeing them again later today.